Pep, can I just ask, what's your emotions when you look at the fixture list coming up? 4 games in 10 days, I think it is, and whether you feel that gives you a disadvantage in that final game in the Champions League in terms of how you manage your squad?
No, I love it. I prefer to be there than to be out the competition. Is what it is, about the schedule, about the program, about how many games. I'm not the right guy to discuss your rules and how you decide to play the games and the amount of the games. So I hear for a long time, when I was young, a football player in Barcelona, the people, all the managers and players complaining about that, but everybody say this, follow the same. So I'm not the right guy to analyze that. So the schedule is a schedule, the games are the games. TP writes command in the schedules. We go, we play. They say it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday play. We go and we play.
With Jesus injured, there'll be a lot of reliance on Aguero. Do you believe that he's fit enough at the moment to cope with that workload to play in all of those games?
Sergio?
Yes.
After the game in Huddersfield, is really fit. But of course, we're going to see the resignation. But we have Kelechi, we have another players. But of course, Sergio is more than ready in the last games. How he played.
Pep, you mentioned Vincent earlier. When Vincent is fit again and is available and back in the squad, are you confident that long term he can get rid of these injury problems, these niggling injuries that have held him back these last couple of years? You know, looking ahead to next season, are you hopeful you can get Vincent for a long time? Yeah,
this is our desire. That is what we want, what he wants, definitely. So, by the time I am optimistic about that, because it was in the training session, the last moment, a little thing. It was when that's happening muscular is 10 days. In this case, maybe a little bit longer. But is there, so it's not. I am optimistic. Why not? Why not? We have a good doctors here, good physios. Today the medicine is much better. Why not? He will be able to come back regularly for a long time, for a whole season. Why not? I'm pretty sure that it's going to happen.
And is your hope, talking about injuries with Gabriel, is your hope that he will play again this season? Is that your information from the medical people?
I said the last press conference, and I don't know, I'm not a doctor. Hopefully that can happen, but I don't know. I cannot answer that.
So can I John Stones is playing against his old manager this weekend. Do you think you need to be a brave manager in England to get a young boy like that and keep him playing football from centre-back, because there's a lot of pressure to do the opposite of what John does sometimes?
I think John make a good step forward in the last month and a half, and his quality with the build-up is good, and he improved to avoid his mistakes in their positions, and every player needs the help. We are here to try to help him, and but he's going to be helped with Southgate in the national team. He would be helped with Roberto Martinez in Everton. So if the intelligent are smart and clever, they can catch up. Always something about their managers. Always something for here, for there, and always that you can involve in their development like a football player. Hopefully, we can help him to get him better in his whole career, in future career.
That's cool, guys.
Pep, you said on Wednesday night that was the best game you've ever seen Sergio play.
Since I am here.
Since you've been here.
Yeah.
He didn't want to come off, you could tell that. Are you impressed with his hunger for the game and the way that he's embraced your philosophy of the game?
I love the way they play. He was involved, how he was angry with the decisions, for example, for the referee, how he react, how he make the transitions when he lose the ball, how he's involved not just to scoring goals in our way we play. So that's why I said it's the best performance. So it's not being what happened. It was shouting Pablo when he was not happy with the one pass. So that is when that's happened, you are in the game, and we are in the game. After that, You have two chances. You are aggressive in the penalty. Your first touch is good. Your first control is good. And when that's happened, Sergio is what it is. Unbelievable player. Not just in the box, in all the terms. And that's why we were so happy. And I know he's so happy. Despite the people can say it, he was so happy.
Pep, you mentioned that you were happy with your goalkeepers earlier. Can you just say in your own words why you believe it's having that goalkeeper who can play with his feet, why that's so important? 10 years ago it was less important in this country anyway.
No.
Why do you feel that it's important to have that as maybe part of the defence or part of your all-round play?
Yeah, the most important, the keeper is safe, the goals with the hands, that is the most important thing. But the way I believe the play football, when I grew up like a little boy, like my conscious awareness, like a human being, like a training I want to do. So it's so important. The ticket decisions from Claudio Bravo in the last game was a masterpiece. He was a master. So how he take a decision short and right, left, and the long and behind, because Huddersfield we knew to make high pressing and press Alex Garcia. Even for example, press to Kevin De Bruyne when Fernandinho the space was behind them, and how he put the ball there to give it was not a long ball, it was a pass. And how he take a decisions, it was right all the time. It was perfect. It was
exactly
really perfect.
What you want.
Yeah, definitely. That was the reason why we tried to tap. But Claudio and of course Willie made two because after that the action can be wrong. So that's normal. Of course the goalkeeper has less quality than the football players. That is normal. But we try to train in that to help us to create the build up from behind to in front, because I have maybe as an opinion, when you have maybe strikers in 2 meters half, you can play long balls, but our strikers they are not strong enough in the long balls. So we have Kelechi, Aguero, or Gabriel too. So and Sterling and Navas and Nolito and even Leroy is not strong. So the long balls, the 10, 100 balls, maybe we're going to lose 95. And when that's happened, as quick the ball comes, the ball quicker come back and with more players to attack you. So that's why I am, but sometimes it's not easy because the opponents are so aggressive and sometimes it's not possible. But I tried from the beginning, I tried here, and I will try. It doesn't mean to play all the time, the build up and the short passes. No, build up it doesn't mean. So you make the build up, you have to see if the opponent comes. If the opponent comes, you play long balls. But if they come, you have more space behind that people he comes to press to you to play the ball. If they don't come, you have to play short. And discriminate that, you need time. You need to process. But the people believe, I want to build up just 40 passes between the fullback. That is not good build up. When you use the goalkeeper 4 or 5 times the same action, that is not good. That is because something is not going well. But you need time to improve, because it's not easy to do that in the short team. But my feeling is a little bit better game by game. Thank you.
Well, that's right.